Yo, what up, guys? We got a bit of news here today, which is actually yesterday's news, but it is what it is. We're going to cover this now. I missed it. I don't know how it is. What can we do? But apparently we're going to be getting a new roadmap very soon, and we're also going to talk about something else that I found as well, which was posted on Reddit, about the Grand Exchange possible changes. That they're asking for feedback on some changes that may come to the GE, which is pretty cool and interesting. So let's go through this and see what's going on to keep you guys updated, and well, and to keep me updated as well. So it says RuneScape ahead, August 15th, 2025 content reveals already. This is crazy. We're excited to announce RuneScape ahead, a brand new show where we'll take you inside our future plans for RuneScape. In this first edition of the show, we'll be revealing our content roadmap up to mid-2025 and even a little beyond too. This makes me super happy and confident that we're actually not going to have another year of nothingness. I hope. Like, I assume they're going to do a roadmap. They're going to reveal a content roadmap. They must have quite a lot like planned for this. And they don't normally want to do a roadmap unless like people are going to be hyped or excited about it, right? Like, imagine doing a roadmap and being like, yeah, so we're going to have like an Easter event and that's pretty much it. Like, can you imagine? So there's definitely going to be probably some interesting stuff in this. So we're going to, I'll be for sure checking this out. Probably watch it live as well. Don't miss the RuneScape Ahead live premiere alongside your fellow escapers on August 15th. At 5 p.m. British Summer Time. They should, this is something that I've said for a while now. Whenever they do this, just give game time, man. Like, just say this will be at like, I think it's 4 p.m. game time. If it's 5 p.m. BST, I think it's 4 p.m. game time. So, but game time is more universal for all players, I would say, right? For a deeper discussion on all the reveals from the show, join us for a developer packed RuneScape Ahead expanded live stream on August 16th from 4 p.m. Which is sometime. We'll be live for a big old mix of Q&As, panel live chats, and expanding on the details of our reveals. So they're going to reveal the stuff on the 15th, and then we'll have like a Q&A and more information on the 16th. So I'll check that out as well, probably. Sneaky plug. Don't forget the player value survey closes in just a few. This is the thing I was talking about where they were asking about MTX and stuff. So do this for sure. I'll link this whole post in the description. You can find this here, but they basically just flat out ask like, do you want MTX in RuneScape, more or less? Like, would you quit if they removed it, or would you play more if they removed it? It's pretty, you do that for sure. The origins of RuneScape Ahead. Back in May, we promised our roadmap reveal was the start of better transparency on our future content plans. Our intention was to follow that 2024 roadmap reveal up at RuneFest with an even longer look ahead, and really show you how our longer term plans have been informed by what we learned from the 2024 player survey. But of course, RuneFest has been cancelled, or not cancelled, delayed, right? With the unfortunate circumstances that led to RuneFest being rescheduled, we need a new plan on a short schedule. As is often the way, with a challenge came some opportunity. Okay. We've long talked about bringing the Month Ahead series back in some form or another, so this will give us the perfect opportunity to give it a whirl. While this is technically RuneScape many months ahead, not just the month ahead, we want this to have a similar, playful, but super informative feeling to the format. Cool. All packed in a dev-filled video. I hope they keep doing this. Really, like, I hope this is like a regular thing, maybe once every 6 months or something, and they just keep us up to date on what's going to be coming up. It could absolutely be something that the game needs to keep going for sure. What can I expect? The main show is very much the pre-recorded RuneScape Ahead video, which will premiere live on YouTube to share the hype together as a community. Various JMods will feature over 8 to 12 minutes as we give you a slightly expanded look at our 2024 roadmap, reveal our plans for the first half of 2025, and maybe a bit more. Cool. This is the main course of RuneScape Ahead and the one to watch. Then we'll be following that video up the next day with an extended length RuneScape Ahead expanded live stream, which is where they're going to talk about the stuff. This is about going beyond the announcement and spending some time together as a community. We're talking RuneFest style panel discussions, Q&As, and extra information for those announcements from the RuneScape Ahead video. Very good. Throw RuneScape up on your second monitor, sit back and have some fun with us while we talk in depth about some future holds. Definitely something you can whack on your second monitor while you're like PVMing or whatever, right? To catch all the information. But I'll do this, I'll take notes and I'll make a quick video on it as well if there's like stuff worth talking about, which I'm sure there will be. So even if you can't catch this or you don't want to spend the whole time listening to the whole thing, I will do notes on it, hopefully, if I get the chance, and make a short video on it as well. Is this a summit? In terms of being a couple of moments a year where we give you a strong look ahead of our roadmap, yep, this is definitely something we're embracing and committed to as a team. Cool, nice, good. As a format, no. Oh, it's very much its own thing. As a reaction to RuneFest moving, RuneScape Ahead made the most sense for us to deliver the news we're cooking up for a bit of show in a new way. Despite being a bit smaller in scale, having that month ahead vibe back in a new format feels exciting. We definitely have plans on how we could take this concept to the next level with a longer lead up, so we're keen to see what you think of first steps. Who knows, this might be the start of a brand new concept, but we keep evolving to be as iconic as the summit. Or it may be something that makes sense for the situation, but we're trying something different in the future, which you'll see. So yeah, it's good. Remember RuneFest 2019 year ahead look? How confident are we in this roadmap? I remember RuneFest 2019's year ahead look. I don't remember this. I didn't really pay attention to RuneFest at all at this point. I don't think I didn't really do YouTube in 2019 either, so it makes sense that I didn't. But you guys will have to, unless they're going to talk about it here, what happened in 2019? Did they like announce lots of stuff and then not do it or something? We learned a lot from the lessons of RuneFest 2019. Everything we'll talk about during RuneScape Ahead is something we've validated and have good confidence in our ability to deliver. Good. I know, I have heard that they've made like promises at RuneFest that they're going to do X, Y, and Z, and then all of it gets shelved or never even like get spoken about again. So that's good that they've got through this. Maybe that's what happened at the 2019 one. This is very much the result of a lot of improvements to our development processes we've discussed in recent months. Of course, we are revealing almost a full year of content plans, so there is always a bit of a caveat of potential for change. But this is something we're super confident in, even that far in the distance, bro. Why did I like have like a freaking mini stroke then? Cool. So this is good. So most of the stuff they reveal, or all of the stuff they reveal, hopefully is going to come to the game and on schedule, I suppose. So that's it. In just a few short weeks, we'll sit down together to watch the debut of RuneScape Ahead, followed by big old hangout the next day. Cool. This sounds good. This sounds really promising. And this is what they need to do, right? They just need to talk about what they're gonna actually release into the game and keep people excited and looking forward to stuff. And then it doesn't just open up people going, there's going to be content in the future. It also lets people set goals to prepare for that content. For example, if there's a boss release coming up, the Sanctum of Rebirth, we knew this was coming, right? We knew it was going to bring the tier 95 dual wield magic weapons. I had the motivation and drive to grind PVM and playing the game a lot more because of the fact that I wanted to have the gold to buy the weapons on release day and whatever upgrades I could on release day to test them out for content and to just to have them, right? And a lot of players did the same thing. They were like, Magic's getting new weapons, I want to buy those. So then they go out and make the money, play the game more. It gives that whole thing of like planning ahead and giving you more to do. When you have the same bosses and the same content in the game for a long time, it can get old pretty quick. But if you add a reason to keep doing that, so for something that's going to release in the future, then it keeps that content worthwhile doing. Like it made me want to go kill the bosses that I'd done 1,000 times just to make more money again, so that I could have the money ready for the new boss releases. So having content revealed like this, whether it's skilling content, whether it's bossing content, whether it's literally just anything, it will give people that drive to, I want to be ready for this and I want to be ready for that. So it's definitely good. I'm glad that they're going to be revealing some more stuff. And I mean, if it's anything like the previous roadmap reveal, we could, I don't know, man, it could be massive hype, or we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Now, the next thing I want to talk about, because we're at 9 minutes, so we'll try and keep it a little bit quick, is this here, right? So on here, we have looking for feedback, grand exchange, small improvements. Okay, so not like changing the grand exchange massively, but some small improvements and ideas here that we want to have a quick look through, and this could be kind of cool to see. For sure. The grand exchange is a bit clunky sometimes, to be honest, so hopefully there's some stuff in here. Says, as it stands, every so often developers and the engine team get a personal development day where we can work on personal projects. This can be similar to game jams format, but a lot shorter. The next one of these is tomorrow. Oh, this is today. Okay, cool. I come up with some ideas around improvements to the Grand Exchange, and I'm looking to get opinions from players on these. Okay, cool. So, quick shortcuts for in-progress offers. This would add a couple of shortcuts to the right-click menu of an active offer. This would mirror the percentage buttons of the edit screen, but with fewer clicks. Okay, so like if you had an offer that didn't go through, you could right click and just increase the price, I suppose. That could be kind of cool for sure. I think that's what they mean. I like that. You could drop prices of stuff that's trying to sell that hasn't quite sold yet without having to open it, cancel the offer, replace it maybe. Customizable percentage. This would allow different plus or minus percentages to be used instead of the current 25, 5 and 20 buttons that are currently offered. There are two potential approaches to this. Okay. And then it will be a settings. So you can go in settings and you can change which ones you want on there. So you can have like 30%, 5%, 10%, 15, whatever you wanted. Or an X% button, which I think is probably better. Either replacing the minus 20% next to it, depends on what I can get away with in terms of interface space, would be a minus X% button. You would be able to right click this button to change the value of it. The same would obviously apply to X% plus X% too. So also RuneScape Grand Exchange currently works. Wait, really? I didn't know that. And this is better in my opinion. There's no downside to this at all. Like you just let people set what they want. There's no reason to not change this. You could have like 12% or 13%, something like that, whatever, right? If you wanted the 20%, you just have it set to 20%. So this is a cool idea, like this. An instant sell button. Ever had a bunch of items you just want to get rid of for the best price you can, but don't care what the price is? Yes. Yes, that's what this button is for. Instead of setting a manual price, you would instead click this button and have your item matched against the highest available active buy offer. This matching would exclude buy offers that are currently paused due to hitting the buy limit, just like normal offers do. So the price you get might not be the absolute highest offer available, but it would be the highest offer usable at that time. There are two approaches to this. Okay. I could see an issue with this, but we'll talk about it in a sec. Upon clicking the button, your item would almost immediately be sold. You wouldn't receive any feedback on the price that you might get until it was sold. Okay, this gets rid of the issue. I was going to say, if you press it and you're able to just price check everything without actually having to like buy and sell stuff, I guess it's not a huge deal for like some certain things, but for flippers and merchants, this could have been a massive thing for like expensive items, but there you go. There will be a confirmation dialogue warning you about the danger of this, but you could toggle it off. The method would result in a minimum amount of clicks required, but with the caveat that your viable items could sell for 1 GP if you were very unlucky. I mean, I think it's good. I like the idea of this. So stuff like seed, when you're cleaning your bank, for example, and you got seeds and you got like random junk, but you price check it. It's like 3 mil in your inventory. You don't know what the hell the price is from, but you don't want to just chuck 3 mil on the floor, 5 mil on the floor, whatever. So you can do it this way. Upon clicking the button, you would get a dialogue that would tell you the price that the game expects you will be able to instant sell at the moment. It is possible that between this dialogue is playing and you click the confirmation button, the offer may have already been fulfilled. As such, once you confirm you are happy with the price, there will be a 10% leeway. Okay, so I think this one, where you'll get a dialogue tell you the price game expect you would sell. I think this again gives a little bit too much power to merchants. Maybe this doesn't make a difference for merchants actually. I guess if you're someone who does, you'd have to let me know. Someone who's just flipping, would you, like if you were doing like, I don't know, expensive armor pieces or expensive weapons, say like tier 95s or something, would you benefit from this? Just be able to check the price technically? Or would you, because like if you do this, you're going to get the insta buy. You're going to get your slow buy price, right? Because if this gives you the insta sell, then you can get the slow buy from this. And you won't have that G limit loss to be able to do it. Obviously, you have alt accounts to get around this, but I don't know. Would this be a bit powerful for you guys? I don't know. Non-goals. Given I'm making changes going to exchange, I know there's some other areas that the players would love to see changed around. Unfortunately, I have had to mark some of these as non-goals. Okay, so these aren't things that... Okay, so full transparency on all open offers. I'm aware that this is a highly requested feature. And it's something I myself would love to see added to RuneScape. However, do need to be realistic with what is the scope of a single developer to work on. Yeah, fair enough.
If you know that our capability has changed, my way of seeing history of completed offers. We need this. We need this. This basically would let us see like the previous trades prices. This is what the game needs this for sure. But again, this is also not feasible for the exact reasons as the above. It would be a much too large project to work on, and I do not think I could achieve my own. At least, look, even though this isn't going to happen with these small changes because it's too big of a project, at least Jagex knows about it, and you know, I think that's a really good idea. Both of these are a really good idea, and the game definitely needs them. An instant buy button. If I had a sell button, well, it would make sense to add the opposite one too, wouldn't it? However, there are additional complications that are present on the buy side of things that are not present on the sell side of things. Okay, so this would be too much work, I guess. What I'm looking for in the RuneScape community for each of these ideas, I would like to know if you think it's a good or a bad idea, basically. So there you go. Right, guys. This post is probably, I might be too late to this now because they say they're working on it today. It was 1 day ago. But either way, if you haven't left feedback, you can go do that still. It could be useful for like future times. But also, I wanted to go through this anyway because it's just a cool idea. And I like seeing JMods doing stuff like this. So shout out to you for putting this on here. This is super cool. And it's such a good thing to see JMods coming asking players stuff like this. And these are some cool ideas. These are some pretty cool ideas. So let me know what you guys think about that. Then other than that, we have the reveal on here. And that's pretty much it. The communication I'd like to see, excellent communication. It's good. Yeah, it's good. It's great to see Jagex doing stuff like this. Talking about content reels coming up, keeping us in the loop about stuff, and actually being active and present on the social media places where players are looking for stuff. So anyway, I'm sorry that I was late to this. Other than that though, let me know your thoughts. I'm super excited to see some more content coming and being revealed. We've still got loads of content coming for the rest of the year. 4 months yet, right? And we've still got like the skilling boss, we've got group Iron Man, we've got skill reworks, we've got loads of stuff coming for the rest of the year, and they're already going to be later this month announcing more stuff. So it's pretty badass. Anyway, let me know what you guys think, and I'll catch you on the next one. See you later, guys. Bye.